Hello. What's all this then?
Hi, welcome to my first proper YouTube video. I have made some videos in the past, but they're very... So, I guess it's kind of a rebrand of sorts. But anyway, onto the actual video. I had this idea, I think it might have come from a random YouTube recommended. I don't know because I didn't watch it or take any screenshots, but I had the fantastic idea to turn my beloved, my girls, my beloved OCs into magical girls. Just for fun. So I'm probably, if I can be bothered, I'm gonna turn it into a mini kind of series with one video for each character. This one is for my beloved, my prized, my favorite one, because of course I had to do my favorite first, Eve. She is a lesbian vampire and she's super cool. And I don't have a proper story because I can't write. I also forgot to record the beginning of this time lapse because I have never done it on Krita before. So I don't think you can see most of the sketch process. The most important part of the design, the dress, which I think is what inspired this whole, I just really wanted to draw a big poofy dress. I just went on Pinterest and took some inspiration from a few images. If I find the ones I used, I will put them here. And I very quickly sketched it in my notebook. You'll notice it looks a little different. I do plan to adjust the design very slightly between each of the girls, as well as each having like a designated color. So for Eve, I changed her design to have these long flappy sleeves instead of the original like very puffy short sleeves with little gloves. Very magic, what the fuck is it called? Madoka Magica. It just made more sense to me that her arms would be very covered, and it also ties back into her regular design where she wears these big long sleeves as well. And for her color, her designated color, I chose purple because her skin is already a kind of purpley grey, and I feel that purple is the closest I could get to black without it actually being black. I was originally going to do that, but I felt that black would just be too boring, and her original design is already black. It just felt way too boring, and rainbow colours are prettier and more fun. So I chose purple rather than just plain black. For the weapon design, I don't remember if I had based it off of anything in particular. I think I'm like 99% sure I had the one from Yandere Simulator in mind. I don't play or support Yandere Dev. It was just a very memorable game for me, just as a little side note. But I kind of came up with the actual design for the weapon just on the spot. I know that I wanted it to have a little heart and the wings, but that's about it. That's all I had. And I just drew what came to mind. And I loved how it looked but I did just change the heart placement to have it make more sense to hold. I don't know about you, but I tend to do the like pose when I'm drawing just to have it make more sense, and it just looked so uncomfortable to hold the actual heart part, so I changed it to be higher up so that there would be an actual handle that she could hold. I did write down beforehand what I wanted everybody's weapons to be. The weapons I have written down is I want one of them to just have a gun. I have a scythe, a bow, a kind of javelin or pole thing, and for Eve I chose a dagger. I wanted it to lean into her original vampire-y aesthetic. Well, not aesthetic, she is a vampire. I wanted it to lean into her being a vampire. The dagger made so much sense to me because when I think of vampires and weapons, you think of the wooden stake, and that is just a small blade, so I thought daggers would be very fitting for a vampire. I do note down that she does have 2 daggers because I love panty and stocking, and I wanted to take inspiration from stocking with the dual swords, but I only drew 1 because I'm lazy! I'm lazy! And also with well, this is more for the color, but I chose gold. I think I'm going to do gold anyway for them. I have not finished the rest of the designs. This is the first design. I think I'm gonna continue with the gold accent for the rest of the design rather than silver. But for her specifically, I knew that I wanted it to be gold because I'm pretty sure vampires have some kind of silver weakness. I don't know. Yeah, and her eyes are also this kind of golden color, so I wanted it to tie into that somehow. Here is the finished product. I had no idea what I wanted for the background or how even to do backgrounds. They are my number 1 weakness, but I hope that you enjoyed this little video, and please, if you do see this, let me know what kind of stuff you would want to see if I were to post more videos after this series, because I would like to pursue this more and try and show more people my art, especially because I've gotten to a place where I'm very happy with what I'm creating. But all that being said, thank you so much for watching. Goodbye!